Hi guys, it is Tuesday and this is Cheeky Studio. I did record this video and narrated it as I recorded, but for some reason it did not translate when I uploaded the file on my Premiere Pro. So I'm not sure what that's about, but I did want to share the new Dude ephemera with you, and hopefully I can navigate through this and remember everything I talked about. So you're going to see a lot of hand gestures and me trying to kind of catch up on my thoughts and what I was explaining while I was showing you the new product. So what this is our new teenage boy, or maybe early 20s, or if you have an adult man in your life that acts like a teenage boy or early 20s, this may be the ephemera for you. So I had a lot of requests for teenage boy ephemera and, things like skateboards and, music, guitars. Oh, here I am explaining. So I do get my die cuts laser cut. My ephemera is laser cut, and I was trying to show you there that on the edge, there may be a very, very, very slight singe. Now, it really does not translate to the front of the die cut. I can't see it on the front, but sometimes you can see it on the back, and so I was trying to show it there. I've got that on all of my ephemera, noted in the shop. But for some reason, people get very confused if they notice this on the back of the die cut. So I wanted to clarify that these are laser cut. Now, I do everything in the US. I do not do the, there you go. See, there's one where you can see just a tiny bit. I do not deal with international products because I don't like how much you have to order. I'm a small shop, so I don't want to order 5,000 units of something with a $500 setup. And that's kind of what is dictated in the ephemera industry. And, it's really overpriced because you have to buy so many, and you may be stuck with several of those. So it's a give and take, people. It is, like I said, I'm a small shop, so I do go to Crops, and I do have Kit Club, and I do have, demand through the website, but I don't want to order 5,000 units, and that's just not reasonable. And, oh, by the way, it takes them 3 months or more to get the product to you. And sometimes they just say, no, we're not going to do it. So I have heard that feedback from many of the small producers in the US. And so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to play that game. So what I do have is some laser cut, beautiful ephemera. I try to keep it varied. This is very masculine and, very boyish. There's cheeseburgers and music and backpacks and video game controllers and headsets and mice and bottles of pop and sweaters and email and ice cream cones and just all sorts of things that are teenage boy. Now, another thing about laser cutting is, see how that one that says feels is just a little bit off. It is not perfectly centered, and that's okay. Same thing with the guitar. So in a laser system, there is a vacuum system that is constantly pulling out the toxic fumes, and it is kind of just part of the process. So sometimes there will be a slight movement. Even though I make the offset consistent, it doesn't mean the machine keeps the offset consistent. But as you can see, there's like 70 pieces here and 1 or 2 pieces that are just a tad off of center. And that's one reason why I bring so many products to you. That's why there's not just, 20 pieces of this. And I'm explaining that here. As you can see, that is a little off because the way the computer read it it read the entire piece with those little tuner blades, or I don't even know what you call those, and I'm sure I'll be corrected, but yeah, so sometimes it's just off. The paper moves a little bit, and that's why I give you so many in a pack for such a reasonable price. So I wanted to make sure I pointed that out. But I really love how this came out, and I'm excited to bring it to you. I am doing things like large crops and conventions. I'm going to Creativation in January. I do have a large crop the weekend of November 9th through the 11th. So, you know, they say that that is going to be a large, like a lot of people sell out of product. And since I do buy in smaller quantity, you know, I can't guarantee that everything will be available in the shop. So when it runs out, it runs out. And, you know, hopefully I will do well in November and run out of several things. So if you want to get your hands on some of my product, I just want to make sure that you're aware that when it's gone, unless it is like the #1 seller and super duper wonderful. I doubt I will reorder, because I love doing the graphic design aspect, and I love, you know, trying to be unique and do things that are not readily available throughout the market, like this collection per se. So that's kind of my thoughts moving forward, and I do try to make it very exclusive. So I know I will be using this product to do some Bab layouts, and probably some layouts with his brother, because this dude came from his brother. It's kind of an inside joke between him and Alan, or Bab. So when they get together, they always go, "Suh, dude," and I think it's from some YouTuber, but I'm not quite sure. I'm not a 20-something-year-old guy, so. And True helped me come up with the like word bubbles that say "that's a vibe" and "feels" and "hi" and stuff like that. She thought, and then "suh, dude," you know, that sort of word bubble. So yeah, like I said, I like to keep it kind of exclusive and unique, and I would love to see what you make with this product. And we have a Facebook group that has, you know, lots of shares, and we'd love to see you come over there, share any layouts that you make, pose any questions that you have about product. You know, just make it a community where we can all talk and share ideas and communicate, and, you know, just share the love of the scrapbook industry as a whole. I would love that, and I would love to see you there. And if you like this video and you'd like to see more of my new releases, please give this a thumbs up. I'm going to have this on my personal channel as well as the Cheeky Studio YouTube channel. And there will be information at the end on how you can find all of my social media, including some ways to find Cheeky. So if you want to give me a thumbs up, that's what my little thumb there's for, so I would appreciate it. And sorry about the narration difference, but I do really appreciate you being here. If you're still here at the end of this, then kudos to you, and I look forward to bringing you new content very, very soon. And I look forward to seeing you over at the Facebook group called Cheeky Studio Group. Until next time, ta-ta for now. Bye!